Make sure you're ready. And just like that, it is time, everybody. Let's go ahead and get ourselves all warmed up. We have our total body extensions. We have fighter bounce. We have squats. And we have our fast march with the twist. Let's get ourselves all fired up in three, two, one. Before we get into the workout, I want to introduce Jennifer. It's our first session. Welcome into the gym on a full body. I also want to welcome back Suzanne on her first session back. Welcome back. It's always an amazing day when we have everybody on a full body day on a Monday. For today's workout, like I said, it is full body day. We have three groups of exercises and one finisher on the three exercises in each group. In the first two exercises, A and B. The third exercise is always going to be jump ropes. Like I said, we're going to do A and B. They're going to be 35 seconds of work, a 10-second transition. What we're going to be doing is you're going to do those A and B exercises 3 times through. So you go A and B, and then A and B. Before we go into that jump rope exercises, which follows those, it's going to be 45 seconds to work with that one. And then you have 15 seconds to transition into the next group. It's going to be the same format with all three groups. And then after our third group with our jump ropes, you will get a minute breather before we go into our finisher. And I'll explain that once we get to that part. And it will be 30 seconds to work with 8-second transition. But starting up at the top, we have is our kettlebell swings. So everybody at home, if you have a kettlebell, you can do this exercise. Just make sure you're hinging at the hip, pushing back at the hips. You also, if you have a dumbbell, you can make that web with those hands on it as well. Remember, don't try to bend those knees too much. Try to keep them nice and straight. The only part that should be moving that kettlebell or that dumbbell is your hips. You should not be using those arms to lift that kettlebell. That thrust forward with those hips will lift that kettlebell with that power. Otherwise, you can grab your two heavy weights and go into those straight leg deadlifts, or you can still use a kettlebell for this one, or your weighted bag. Just make sure you're squeezing your shoulder blades together, hinging at the hip, pushing back at the hips, just a slight bend in those knees. Keep that back nice and flat. Do not round those shoulders and compromise that lower back. Then our next exercise is going to be our twist. So this one, you're going to squeeze your shoulder blades together. You're going to lean your upper body away from those hips to increase that difficulty, get that activation in that core. Making sure you're following your reps with your eyes, and you're bringing that those hands behind and touching the ground behind your hips. You can have your heels off the mat, just like Teresa showed you a little bit ago. Just make sure you're not swiveling those knees side to side. And then our next exercise, you're going to grab your jump ropes. We're going to go to our jump ropes for those 45 seconds. Remember, a nice quick pace with this one. It is 45 seconds to find that rhythm. If you do find yourself having to reset over and over again and it slows you down, you can put that rope to the side, do ghost jumps instead. Just move those hands, move those feet. Remember, you don't have that rope getting in your way, so you can move those feet, get that fancy footwork with those. Then our second group starts up with our surfer burpees. So this one, you're going to go into that high plank, replace those hands with those feet, and then you go into that surfer position like you got onto the top of the surfer board with that, and you're just going to alternate between each side as you come up off that mat and get into that surfer position. Make sure, remember, you're always replacing your hands with your feet. Otherwise, you can go to side shuffles instead. Utilize the space over here in the gym that you have in your square at home. Utilize the space you have at home. Go side to side with those side shuffles. If you want to increase the difficulty, move quicker or hold your weighted bag in front of your chest. And your next exercise is going to be your butterfly sit-ups. You're going to get your 2 feet together. You're starting up with those knees nice and wide. If you're going to hold a weighted bag or dumbbell, you can have those arms straight, aim to the ceiling at all times. Otherwise, if you do have shoulder issues, you can hold that weight right on top of your chest to make sure you're getting that chest up to those knees, and those feet are not leaving the ground. All the work should be in your core. And we go back into our jump ropes again before we go to our third group, which is going to start off with our leaping sprints. This one, you're going to take a few running steps, 4 steps exactly on one side, and they're going to take that nice lateral leap to the side. Take a nice big deep leap to the side as you take those, after you take those 4 running steps in place. If the impact is too much for your knees or your heels, you can go to regular hurdle drills instead. Just making sure you're keeping that heart rate going with that one. And then our next exercise is going to be those mountain climbers. This one, a wrist right below those shoulders. You're driving with those knees. Those toes are tapping the ground, making sure that those hips are still staying level. You're not piking them up. If you do need to go onto your feet to take the pressure off your wrists or your shoulders, you can go into your high knees instead. And we'll go to our jump ropes again. We'll go into our explain the finisher real quick. This 30 seconds work, 8-second transition, going from the top down to the bottom, back to the top, starting off with our toe taps. Nice quick pace with this one. Make sure you're keeping your chest forward. Those feet should be a blur. They're moving so fast. And then after that exercise, we're gonna go into our squats, keeping that chest forward, weight on those heels, get those hips down to that knee level as you get deep into those squats. And then we're gonna go into our body saws next. We're gonna go to that low plank position, flexing at the ankle, just going forward and back, not up and down. Keeping those hips level, you're not picking them up, you're not dipping them down as well. And then after that, we're going back on our feet for our jumping jacks. Remember, nice quick pace with these jumping jacks. These are not your warm-up jumping jacks. You can go to shuffle jacks, or you can go to those horizontal jacks. And then we'll finish it up with those high knees. Get those knees all the way up to your belly buttons. If you need to go into your fast marches instead, you can do that as well. Those are our exercises, everybody. We're starting up at the top. Kettlebell swings or those straight leg deadlifts. So grab your dumbbells, kettlebells, or those weighted bags. We're going to get this Monday full body day started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Perfect, you guys. Remember, hinge at the hip. The only part that should be lifting of that kettlebell is that lower body. You're not bending those knees. Teresa's showing you those straight leg deadlifts. Make sure you're squeezing those shoulder blades together. Give it up, you guys. Make sure that those kettlebells are not going above your shoulders. You're keeping it under control, less than 10 seconds. After this is going to be your twists. Either use your weighted bag or dumbbells or body weight with that. We have 3, 2, 1. All righty, guys. Remember, onto the mat. Squeeze your shoulder blades first. That's the first thing you should be doing. Make sure you're ready. We're going to get this started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Remember, follow your reps with your eyes. You want to keep your spine aligned. Bring in those weights behind your hips, touching the mat behind your hips as well. If you want to keep those heels off the mat, make sure you're still leaving that upper body away from your hips first. That's how you increase that difficulty. That's how you get your core involved. Give it up, you guys. Stick with it. You got about 10 seconds after this. We're going to go back to those kettlebell swings or those straight leg deadlifts. Remember, you can always switch it up. We have 3, 2, 1. All righty, guys. Back to those kettlebells, dumbbells, or weighted bags. We get this one started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Remember, hinge at the hip, push back at the hips. Got about 10 seconds, you guys, after this. We're going to go into those twists after this. We have 3, 2, 1. All right, grab your weights, your weighted bags. And we're start off squeezing your shoulder blades together. You don't want to round your shoulders. We're going to get this one started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Remember, lean that upper body away from those hips. Feel that tension in those core muscles. Make sure you're bringing that weight all the way to the mat behind your hips. Follow your reps with your eyes. Oh, we've got this, you guys. Control it. Flex those muscles. Pretend like you're blocking a punch. You got about 10 seconds. We're going back to those kettlebell swings or those straight leg deadlifts one more time. We have 3, 2, 1. All right, grab your kettlebells, grab your dumbbells. Make sure you're ready. I want to see you all starting right on the dot. We have 3, 2, 1. Let's go. If you need to, you can go to straight leg deadlifts instead. Remember, push back with those hips. And as you thrust forward with those hips, that's what's going to lift that kettlebell, that power movement, driving through those heels as well. Give it up. Stick with it, everybody. Stay strong. Keep it up. Keep it up. You got a little bit over 10 seconds. Teresa showing you those straight leg deadlifts. After this, when you go into those twists one more time, we have 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, you guys. All right, get yourself in position, everybody at home. Make sure you're ready. Remember, we're starting right on the dot. No starting late. We have 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Last opportunity with this exercise. So make the most out of it. Make sure you're squeezing those abs as you're getting those reps. Make sure you're following your reps with your eyes so you can keep your spine aligned with your reps. Oh, you guys are doing amazing today. Let's start the week the best way we can by dominating this full body day. Less than 10 seconds. After this, we're going to grab our jump ropes or imaginary ropes and go into those jump ropes for 45 seconds. We have 3, 2, 1. All right, everybody grab your ropes or your imaginary ropes. And we see you all starting right on the dot. Hustle. We'll get this started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Remember, if you're going into those ghost jumps, move those hands, move those feet as fast as you can. You don't have that rope getting in your way. Keep that strong pace for those 45 seconds, everybody. Keep it up, stay strong. Everybody at home, I see you. Keep it up. Oh, love it. You guys are killing it today. Keep moving, get that heart rate going. Work that endurance. You got about 10 more seconds. After this, we're going to go into group 2. You do get that 15-second transition. Group 2 starts up with those surfer burpees or those side shuffles. We have 3, 2, 1. All right, go and put your ropes to the side. Remember, surfer burpees. You're going to that high plank, replacing those hands with those feet. Otherwise, you can go into those side shuffles. Utilize the space so you have your square or at home. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Perfect. Oh, loving the burpees. If you need to step it out with those feet, you could do that as well. Keep it up, everyone. Oh, loving all these burpees. Remember, you need to go to side shuffles. Utilize the space you have in your square or at home. Utilize the space you have. Keep it up. You have less than 10 seconds after this when we go into those butterfly sit-ups. Give it up. We have 3, 2, 1. All right. Remember, get those 2 feet together. Get those knees nice and wide. You're going to hold your weight right in front. Aim to the ceiling. We're starting in 2, 1. Let's go. Remember, holding that weight up with those hands. Always aim it to the ceiling. Make sure those heels, those feet are not leaving the floor. Oh, nice. Squeeze that core tight, you guys. Everybody at home, I see you. Keep it up. Keep working. Get the most out of those abs. You have 10 seconds with this. Keep it up. We have the 3, 2, 1. Remember, going back to our surfer burpees or those side shuffles. So get your back self on your feet. Make sure you're ready to start right on the dot. We have 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Remember, on those side shuffles, move quick with those side shuffles. You want to get that heart rate going. Perfect. Stick with it. Side shuffles, move quick. Utilize the space in your square. Awesome job, everybody. You got about 10 seconds, everyone. After this, we're going back to those butterfly sit-ups. We have a 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, everybody. All right, get those 2 feet together. Remember, the aim is to squeeze your shoulder blades together. Make sure those heels do not leave the mat. We're starting in 2, 1. Let's go. Perfect. Remember, aim those dumbbells, aim those fists to the ceiling. Make sure those feet do not leave the mat. If you need to, you can put those heels a little bit forward into that butterfly position to make sure those feet do not leave the mat. Just keep it up. You are strong. You can do this. You have 10 seconds. After this, surfer burpees and side shuffles one more time. Stick with it. Almost there. All righty, guys. Back on your feet. Side shuffles, surfer burpees. We'll get this one started in 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Keep it up. Keep it up. Last opportunity with this exercise. Remember, no holding back. Side shuffles, move quick. Remember, you don't just want to go through the motions. You want to work with a purpose. Awesome burpees, you guys. Keep it up with those side shuffles. Remember, you can increase the difficulty with those side shelves by holding the weight right in front of your chest. You have 10 seconds. We're going back to those jump ropes after this. We have 3, 2, 1. All right, grab your ropes or your imaginary ropes. Oh, sit-ups, butterfly sit-ups. We got butterfly sit-ups starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. One last opportunity with this exercise. So work those abs, work that core, everybody. You are a warrior. You can get these reps in. You can dominate your day. You can make these 30 minutes the best 30 minutes of your day. You just got to stay positive, stay focused. No quitting, no stopping. At 10 seconds, then we'll go into our jump ropes. Keep it up, everybody. We have 3, 2, 1. All right, grab your ropes or your imaginary ropes. Make sure you're ready, in position, hustling. We'll get this started in 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Move quick, move fast. Find that pace. If you have those ghost jumps, move those feet. You get that fancy footwork in. You don't have that rope getting in your way. Remember, you challenge yourself. You push those limits. That's how you get better. That's how you get to that next level, you guys. Stay strong. You're going to get through this. You're going to dominate. Keep it up. Keep that pace. Everybody's doing amazing right now. We have a little bit over 10 seconds. We'll go to group 3 after this. We're starting up with those leaping sprints with this exercise. We have 3, 2, 1. We do get 15 seconds to transition. So take a nice, slow, deep breath. Make sure you're ready. Leaping sprints. Remember taking those run-in steps in that same position, and then you're going to take that big lateral leap to the side. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Remember, 4 strong, quick steps, and then take that leap to the side. If you need to take the impact out, you can go to regular hurdle drills instead. Just heave it up, you guys. Oh, loving these leaping sprints. Utilize that space in the square. You guys are doing amazing. Loving those lateral leaps. Got about 10 more seconds, everybody at home. Oh, loving those leap steps. After this, we're gonna go into our mountain climbers. You can go to high knees if you need to. We have 3, 2, 1. And the wrist right below your shoulders. Otherwise, if you need to stay standing, you can go to those high knees. We're starting this one in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Remember, when you drive those knees, do not tap the ground with those toes. You want to keep those hips level with the rest of your upper body. Make sure you're not pushing your body away from those wrists. You're keeping those shoulders right above those wrists at all times. Teresa's showing you those high knees. You have about 10 more seconds. After this, going back to those leaping sprints. Keep it up, everybody. Stay focused. We have 3, 2, 1. All right, back on our feet. We're getting closer and closer, everybody. Let's get this started in 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Stay positive. Trust your body. Trust your muscles. Believe in yourself. There's nothing stronger than the power of belief. You are a warrior. Put your heart out on this floor because you can do this. You have a little bit over 10 seconds. Next up, we're going back into those mountain climbers. Remember, you can go to those high knees. You need to take the impact out of those shoulders or those wrists. Keep it up. We're almost there. We have 3, 2, 1. All right, back to that high plank. Wrists right below your shoulders. Otherwise, you can stay upright and go to those high knees. We have 2, 1. Let's go. Teresa's showing you the upgraded version of it. You get those feet on the elevated surface if you want to take it to the next level with those mountain climbers. Still driving those knees. Still keeping those hips level with your upper body. Keep it up, you guys. Keep it up, everybody. You got about 10 seconds. We're going to go into those leaping sprints one more time after this. We have 3, 2, 1. Awesome work, you guys. Way to work all the way through those final seconds. No stopping early. That's the goal. We have 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Keep it up. Keep it up. As we get closer and closer to that finish line, these reps, they become more important once your body gets tired, because that's when you really progress, is when you push your body, even when it's feeling that tired feeling, when you're feeling that fatigue. You have a little bit over 10 seconds. We go to our mountain climbers or those high knees one more time. Get up. We have 3, 2, 1. All right. Mountain climbers are high knees. Make sure you're ready. Last opportunity. So no holding back, you guys. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Drive with those knees. Remember, don't tap the ground with those toes. Keep those wrists right below those shoulders. Keep working. So I want you to be proud of what you did today, but don't ever be satisfied. Like we said last week, always think you can always push yourself a little bit further. You have a little bit over 10 seconds. We're gonna hit those jump ropes one more time. Keep it up, everybody. We have 3, 2, 1. All right, grab your ropes. Last 45 seconds with this one. So make sure you are ready. We have 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh, love it, everybody. Move those hands, move those feet with those ghost jumps. You are in control of your body. And as long as you keep that focus, you're going to get this victory today. You're going to win. You're going to be proud. And most of all, you're going to get better. Stick with it, everyone. Remember, after this, we have a little minute breather to catch your breath. A little over 10 seconds. Keep it up, everyone. Stick with it. No stopping early. We have 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, you guys. You do get a minute break. So go and grab some water, take some nice, slow, deep breaths so you can get ready for this finisher. And like I said before, the finisher is going to be 30 seconds of work, 8-second transition. It is 5 exercises. You're starting off from the top, going down to the bottom, back to the top, starting up with our toe taps. I'll let you guys know what the exercises are coming up. But while we do have a little bit of time, I'm gonna give you guys the word of the day. Word of the day is conquer. Conquer your day, conquer your week, conquer every one of these exercises in these 30 minutes in this session. Make it the best 30 minutes. We always say that because we want this. We want you to get the most out of it and be proud of what you do because you are amazing. Takes a couple more slow, deep breaths. Remember, starting up with those toe taps. So you want to move nice and quick with those feet. Grab one more drink of water. Make sure you're ready. All righty, guys. We're going to get this finisher started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Keep that strong pace. The finisher. This is the time to give it everything you've got. This is the time to get this victory. This is the home stretch. You gotta move those feet nice and quick. You got about 10 seconds. I should not be seeing the logos on your shoes. Next up is going to be your squats. We have a 3, 2, 1. All right, remember 8 seconds transition. So you want to move a little bit quicker with this one. We're gonna get these squats started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Remember, on these squats, you want to get nice and deep into those squats. Get those hips down to knee level, because that's how you build that lead muscle in those quads and those glutes. And you'll put less pressure in your knees as well. Oh, loving these squats, you guys. Make sure you don't drop your chest. We have 10 seconds. Next up, you're going into that low plank for those body saws. We have 3, 2. Get that final squat in. All righty, guys. Low plank. Remember, elbows and toes. You're flexing at the ankle, moving forward and back. We have 2, 1. Let's get it. There we go. Make sure you're not piking up those hips. You're keeping them level with the rest of your upper body. If you need to, if you're too much impact on your ankles, You can hold that plank for the remainder of the time. You have about 10 more seconds. Next up is going to be our jumping jacks. Almost there, get those last body saws in. We have 3, 2, 1. All right, back on our feet, jumping jacks. I want to see some quick pace jumping jacks. Get ready, we're starting in 2, 1. Let's get it. Awesome job, you guys. Remember, you need to step it out with those jumping jacks. You can do that as well. Just still move quick. You want to work that heart rate. You want to give it everything. Because I want you leaving this gym knowing that you did not hold back, not for a single second. You did not leave anything behind. You have 10 more seconds. Next up is going to be your high knees. Awesome job, everybody. You have 3, 2, get those last jumping jacks, 1. All right, on to our high knees. Remember, get those knees all the way up to your belly button. We have 3, 2, 1. There we go. Get those high knees. I'm going to high knee my way all the way around the gym at home. You can do this if you have that space. Just keep it up. Awesome job, everybody. Remember, get those knees up. If you need to go fast marches, you can do those as well. 10 seconds. We're going to go back into our jumping jacks after this. We have a few more seconds. We're down to 3, 2, 1. All righty, guys. Jumping jacks. We're almost there. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. You're going to be amazing. You're going to be proud. You're going to win. Keep that in mind because you're almost there. Already halfway through this exercise. Next up is going to be those body saws. Maybe that low plank position. Elbows and toes. Keep it up with those jumping jacks. Pick up that pace. We have 3, 2, 1. All righty, guys. We're on your elbows and toes. This is an exercise for active recovery. We're starting in 2, 1. You can catch your breath with this exercise, but still work your core. Keep it up. If you need to just hold that plank, you can do that. Just squeeze those abs, squeeze those muscles. Earn it today. We have a little bit over 10 seconds, you guys. We're going to go into those squats after this. We have 3, 2, 1. All right, back on our feet. Just 2 more exercises to go. A minute left to work. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Perfect, you guys. Get those hips all the way down. Pretend like you're going to sit into a chair. Keep those chests forward. No drop in your chest. Awesome job, everyone. You got about 10 more seconds with this exercise before we finish it up with our toe taps. Get those last squats in. Make them count. Make them perfect. At 3, 2, 1 more, 1 more. All righty, guys. Finish it up with these toe taps. We have 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Move those feet as fast as you possibly can. I should not see the logos. They should be blurs. Keep it up, everyone. That finish line, that light at the end of the tunnel is getting closer and closer. And it's all up to you. Push yourself. You have 10 more seconds. Pick it up. We have 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, you guys. Way to go on this full body day. Let's get into our stretches. You have a figure 4 stretch to start off with. You need to be in a seated position like Teresa's showing you. Have your ankles on top of your knees, across your leg on the top. Or you can put your upper body towards your lower body, or you can grab the back of your knee, go on your back, and pull your knee towards your chest. Feel that stretch out. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale through your nose. Remember, you can also deepen that stretch as you exhale through your mouth. But once you're ready, you can go ahead and switch sides with those legs. Don't forget, we do have our Fit Body charities, Shriners Children's Hospital. Every 25 check-ins on Facebook and Instagram will provide medical assistance to children with spinal injuries. #FitBody for kids. For everybody doing the workout tomorrow at home, what it is upper body day, of course. Weighted bag or dumbbells, elevated surface. If you need it, we're going to be using that for our step ups. If you have any, we're going to go to those butterfly stretches. So our shoes are showing right there. Get those 2 feet together, get those knees out, and make sure the chest is forward. You can grab onto those feet as well. We have a challenge starting on May 3rd. So watch out for an email coming out on Tuesday with more info on that one. So look forward to see you guys entering that challenge. Once again, I want to reintroduce Susan on welcoming back. Also, Jennifer on her first session. You guys did amazing. It's awesome job. You guys, want to give you guys air fives, air elbows, air knuckles. Hope you all have a great rest of your Monday. Awesome job, everyone.